Hello, everyone! Welcome back to the Retro Rodeo. We are continuing with our Shadow Hearts today. The good news about it is we've actually moved to the second disc now. So I really don't know what's ahead of us, and I'm kind of excited for it. I'm doubly excited to see other people here to start. Oh, sorry, I got a message here. I'll have to check that later. I'm excited for other people to be here and to see it. So, with no further ado, I think we left off with basically the Pandora's box of all of the world's hate and malice and everything nasty got released into the world. We defeated Nikolai, who was a longtime rival of the party, and I think that's where the first disc ended. So let's get right into it. Now, I've never actually tried, insert disc 2 when it comes to an emulator, so I think I'm doing this right. Because it's going to load up the hard save from before. I hope so. Yeah, okay.
3 months after Nikolai released the pent-up malice of a pointed tower. The war's brutality escalated quickly.
This would be World War I. Game takes place in 1915.
But the battlefield changed little, with both sides becoming more and more entrenched. Meanwhile, Yuri and his friends followed Special Agent Kato back to Japan.
Oh, so we go back to Japan.
Now possessed by Astaroth. And so, the stage shifts to the east.
Interesting. Game has never gone to Japan before. Nowhere in the series have they done that. Ooh, look at sexy taking his shirt off Yuri. Ooh. I'm glad that didn't stick around. That was too spicy for me. Yokohama, eh? Let's just take a quick look at the party here. Yeah, Lucia's kind of underleveled. I find her tough to use and tough to be useful with. Yeah, I guess. Let's, oh, wait. Let's check if there's any, Yeah, that's what I figured. I remembered us getting, like, a couple of really good accessories. So what was this here? Attack, power, and damage increase. Special attack, power, and damage. Okay. So we'd want that on a caster person, such as Yepeto. There we go. Well, upgrade some of this equipment here. Some of it is more than moderately outdated. Yeah, extra money. Sure, I think I like that better. Okay, let's go!
Well, how is he?
He's sleeping, but I don't think he's getting any better.
This is probably Yuri's first
All
time
the
in
way to
Japan.
And yet
It's probably
there's
all their
nothing we
first
can
times in
do.
Japan.
What if he dies on us?
Oh, She's such an
Why do you always
airhead.
have to say things like that?
Oh, come on.
The real brains of the operation right there. The dog and the little girl.
He was fine in the airship.
He's an odd one, all right.
That stupid airship didn't have any oomph anyway. It wasn't my fault.
But you were the one that crash-landed the ship.
It's called an emergency landing. Anyway, there was a cute little mother and baby bear. I wanted to see them.
Well, Roger is probably
Yeah.
still fixing it, surrounded by those bears.
Deep in the woods of Hokkaido.
Fun fact, the city I live in, we have extremely good ties to the Japanese people around in the province where I'm in. The city I live in has a sister city in Hokkaido. Hokkaido being the northernmost island of Japan, and it's usually very, very snowy and mountainy up there. But yes, we have a sister city up there and a lot of good relations with the people there.
Yeah, he may already be dead.
Why is she freaking out all of a sudden? Like realizing what she said? Or that her leg is clipping through her dress?
We seem to have all gotten kind of down.
You're right.
Anyway, we don't have any reason to think that he's dead.
Besides, there's nothing we can do. Let's just take it easy until Yuri is back on his feet.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh, I get to be the doggo. Do, I'm a wolf dog. Look at me go. Strutting my stuff. Dandy's kimono? Dandy? Like Space Dandy? I love that guy. A garment worn by members of the Edo area Harunyodo. Harunyodo. That's the best I can do with that. And I'm actually pretty confident in my Japanese. Anywho, the wearer is filled with a chivalrous spirit that makes him resistant to the pain of sword wounds. That seems like an appropriate thing for a dog to wear. Just sleeping. I'm a dog. That better be him coming to give me a scratch. How come these guys aren't petting the dog? Come on. So do we, like, live in this warehouse, then? Oh, something's going down. No even attempt at a going downstairs animation. He just keeps moving forward, but goes down. Oh. This is the next party member, I bet. We do have space for one more member. Oh, yeah, called it. The young swordsman, eh? No special abilities? Oh. The special ability is my need to get good. Because he doesn't have anything that slows down the wheel. Ooh. Okay. What? Why was it super fast last time, and that time it was reasonable? I am just getting gunned down here. Okay, I got one. Wowzers, I am gonna get wrecked. Actually, let's try that again. There we go. Seems... maybe it's just me. I don't know. All my guys have the items to make the wheel slower, so it could just be me. I do know, though, that I am just getting wrecked here. I might die, actually. Okay. Probably be okay now. Man, I am just a bullet sponge. There we go, okay.
Can't afford to lose now.
Whew. I am not proud of how hard that was. Nah, Doggo's gotta help. Because he's the good boy. Oh yeah, screw those guys. See, that's the speed I'm used to. See, screw those guys. Let's see if I can pull that off again. Not quite, but this will still be good.
Another soul on my hands.
I mean, yeah, game's kind of about collecting souls, so... So where is he off to in such a hurry? Increased defense, increased attack. Oh, and I can't put anything else on him. Too bad. I might just have to struggle. Ooh, a lottery ticket. There we go. Yeah, I know, boy. It's a boring fight. But at least we're not getting full of bullets. Ah, there we go. Oh, that's something I might be able to do. Oh, no. They're really good about just the one. Like, just the limited amount of stuff. What about crests? Nope, can't put crests on them. Does have me wondering, though. I thought... Yeah, there's other spaces around here to look. I also don't actually know where I'm supposed to be going. He's just like, I'm in a hurry. I'm in too much of a hurry to say where I need to go, so I just gotta go fast. What were they called? Akagi? I think Akagi soldiers. Akagi, yeah.
Okay. Time to move on.
Ooh, that looks like a... Well, actually, it might be something he already has. Ooh, okay. Let's see here. Silver forged in the shape of a file and quenched for 7 years in a subterranean pool. Saps heat from the material for ultra-smooth filing. Weapon description, 3 tones, just for you guys. Oh, okay, this is where I need to go. Master. Oh, how dare you miss my attack! How dare you shoot my dog? He shot my dog.
Pathetic. You never had a chance.
Well, I mean, when you got Power Pupper there helping out.
So, is it over?
Yes.
It's all right. Corando has removed the threat of the bandits.
Corando. Okay.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine, Princess.
Princess! Man, we deal with a lot of princesses in this game.
Corando, who is this?
I don't know. He just appeared out of nowhere to help me out.
An unusual benefactor, I'd say.
That's great. That's a great smile.
Thank you. What's your name, boy? Okay, you're white. So I'll call you Snowball.
Oh, that's not his name.
I think he likes it.
Yeah.
My enemies must be very impatient to send their assassins here. Don't you think so?
You should be careful. Our enemies will try to strike at you. While you're away from the capital, you'll be
Nick!
vulnerable.
Thanks for
think
coming,
we're
Nick.
Safe enough.
It's nice to have you here again.
I've got you, isn't that right?
Yeah.
It's nice to count you amongst my regulars.
Still, how very rude of them, don't you think? They could at least let a man visit a graveyard in peace.
Yes, that's hilarious.
Well, shall we go? The inn is just over there.
Yes.
Oh,
have
his
my
his
gratitude.
his
Same.
outfit clips so hard. It must have been really hard to work with the model there.
So long, Snowball.
Oh, that hurts. Hurts my soul to see it clip that hard. I mean, I want to give them a pass because there was limits to the technology and the clothing is accurate to the era. Oh, man. Hurts my soul to see that much clipping, though. Oh, a colorful comb, okay. Thanks, Snowball. Oh, Yuri's up. Do I have the colorful clip? Does not look like I do. Which is fine, that's accurate. That's what I wanted to check. Oh, Captain Chen, why did you have to betray us? I mean, I know why. It was for his country, but he was my favorite. No one even thought to ask anything about it. Okay, but that doesn't answer where is he? They said where he was, but where is he now? Aha! I knew there'd be a chest somewhere. Or to be more precise, I knew there'd be a chest somewhere that I missed. I think there's one left then? Yeah, one left in the area. Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. Well, I got lots of money, but things could be super expensive here too, so let's see. Stock up on our inventory stuff. Yeah, we just got the silver rasp, so we don't need that one. We will likely soon find the next item. Oh, that's something I gotta check. Is where his next item is. Where is his next bludgeon, they are called. Poison, paralysis, panic, seal, mental, petrification, stops SP lowering, instant death, brings them back. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna need a coral pendant. Gotta buy the crest. An illegal, very unusual stuffed toy. Raccoon friend? Well, okay. Okay, we're trying for the big discount. And I'm gonna cheat a little and get a save state going just in case. Ooh. There we go. Just took 2 tries. Although festooned with an image of the goddess of beauty, this fan is covered in black paint to conceal it from enemies. 1 shot, 1 kill. Oh. Easter egg made from a peacock egg. Oh, okay. They become fire attacks. That's neat. Spun from pure tallow silver. That's creepy. If used as puppet string, it bestows emotions upon the puppet. Whew. Oh, actually, I never did take a look at these. Oh, those are cute. People still speak of when she defeated 20 vassal samurai at Hakone Gate while wearing this kimono. Yeah, okay. But the new and improved stuff. Ooh. It's got like 2 layers of attack to it. Designed to mimic the claw of a tiger-like spirit that masquerades as a cat and attacks unwary farmers. The wrist guard is covered with sharp claws. Ugh, I hope that doesn't dig into your wrists. That would hurt. Oh, that was the other one that I got when I defeated Nikolai. It was Galahad's sword. Holy item transferred into a cursed relic after being stained by the blood of the fallen angel Astaroth. Neat. Right, I have to look up where his next bludgeon is. You know, Keem's bludgeons, it would be the giant pillar. So it's a giant red pillar. And it's somewhere in Japan. I'm not going to look up the exact place, but now that I know what to look for, I will keep an eye out for it. Oh, right. What were these other items I picked up? I picked up, like, a... It was weird. It was like a raccoon doll or something? There was also a crest that I picked up. Devil with coal-black skin, with black horse and black armor. Damn! That's black! He has made it his duty to protect the watchtower and his friend Seer. Okay. Well, that looks like the tower. Black skin, black horse, black armor. That doesn't really match anything. Protect the watchtower and his friend Seer. Well, I'll put it there for now. Appears as a 3-headed crane. Has the power to control rumor. Despises Merax and lives far from him to avoid conflict. Well, I don't have Merax either, so... What, 3-headed crane? toss that into there for now. Because I don't see a three-headed crane. Okay. Raccoon friend. What do we got here? An adorable plush raccoon toy. Though popular in the West, trade in raccoon pelts has been banned. The toy can now only be bought on the black market. I'm sure that's a, like, you gotta trade it to someone to get something. Oh, and there's our last chest. Always time for loot. Okay, I need a bright red pillar. Just gonna give this area back here a once over. I don't think there was one in here. No. That's blocked off. No bright red pillars. T-Boy Kitayama? Oh no! Can't be going around breaking teacups, yo. Noriko. What's in this warehouse? Oh, I was here with Blanca. For those who aren't aware, Nippon, as he just said there, Nippon is the Japanese word for Japan. So when you see people here say Nippon, they actually mean, well, it translates to Japan. There's my bright red pillar. Nice pillar. He just knows that. Like badges of honor. From that angle, it actually looks like a roll of carpet. And he just walks away with it. I think he's crying. Though I do believe I do still have to. Yeah, I still have to actually equip it. Aww, reminders of gentler days. Right, wasn't there something over here? Like another building? Yeah. But we can't go in, okay. Oh, he's a trivia buff, that's why he knows that. Okay, can't go into there either. And so this is Warehouse 1? Okay, let's hit the streets. There he is.
He's here! He's here! Blanca!
Oh.
Snowball!
Oh no! Truck-kun is gonna send them to their isekai! Oh dang!
Princess!
That was a highly effective kidnapping.
Huh? Look out!
I must admit, I'm not familiar with how rampant gangs were in 1915 Japan. Might have been high. I'd imagine with soldiers being sent off to war, there's less people around to keep the peace.
I owe you all a great deal of thanks.
Really, it was nothing. But doesn't he need to go to the hospital?
He's fine. He may be thin. But don't worry, he's extremely tough.
I mean, we know that. We saw him take all those bullets earlier.
Yes,
We've got to go save her.
I want nothing more than for her to return. But she is an important hostage, so I'm sure they will do nothing to harm her.
Don't you think he seems kind of calm considering what happened?
Shh. He'll hear us.
Don't worry, he's probably hard of hearing anyway.
I'm old, but I am not deaf, little lady. Not yet.
I am,
Oh, how are you feeling?
I'm fine. Please don't be concerned about me.
Oh, there you go.
These people.
She's got a crush.
Oh, I see. Thank you. I owe you all my life.
Oh, really? It was nothing. It was our pleasure. You...
Ow!
What? But why?
Anyway, we thought you died back there.
Yeah.
There is dangerous work ahead. You've already done much to help. You needn't get further involved.
Well, maybe not. But I think you know the people who took your daughter, don't you?
Is that his daughter?
That's true, but it would be wiser for you all to keep away from this. It's not your concern.
Unless she's
I'm
being
afraid we
called
can't
princess
do
as a
that.
pleasantry.
And why is that?
I mean, wouldn't that make
My
this guy
partner.
king?
I mean my pet wolf. The one that chased after the car.
You mean Snowball?
Snowball?
Yeah, that's him.
You mean Blanca, don't you?
Yeah, whatever.
That
I'm
wolf.
sure is Yuri's
He
thought.
saved us last night, too.
You see? We can't just forget about him. Huh?
Oh,
And now he's back.
Snowball!
Blanca!
Oh, and that's the comb.
It's the princesses.
You found their secret hideout, boy? I guess it's decided then.
Shall we accept their assistance?
Yes.
Bitch, you ain't got a choice. Ah, and there we go. He's in the party. Okay. And Geppetto, I guess? Wisteria tunic. Oh, neat. Okay, buddy, you're gonna become our main attacker here. Let's see what else we can do. That's not really much, actually. But we cannot put crests on him. Interesting. He must get some other ability that he can use that lets him not be able to do crests. Okay. Ah, here we go. Yes. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Yeah, okay. Oh, there is something over here. Hey, little boy. Headed for the port. Thanks for the information, kiddo. There we go. Oh. There it is. Curry. Sukiyaki? Oh, she's a celebrity, apparently. Oh, what's with this guy? Yep, this is the city, all right. Oh, there was a chest there. Oh, and there's our two buddies. Hey, fellas. A game just for us? Oh boy, phrasing. I mean, is he gonna have anything different from all the stuff that I just bought? Probably not. Ah, yes, weapons for him. Okay. I have an extra chainmail belt I can give Blanca as well. Oh, I forgot to buy the item. Oh, okay. But what about this guy? Does he do anything new? Oh, he's gonna want these toys now. Okay. Are there more stud cards? I thought I got them all. Oh, maybe I have one extra that was intended for this item. Why, hello, Fallout Nox! How you doing today?
This town ain't big
Ooh.
enough for the two of us.
Well, thanks for the follow too there, buddy. How you doing this morning? We're playing some Shadow Hearts Covenant here. Beastmaster Ecstasy. Okay. I really hope that's not as bikini-esque as that picture looks. I'm gonna try to guess where you from, aight? Based on your accent. What you mean my accent? I ain't got no accent. Look at this guy here, he comes on in and is talking about people's accents. I bet you he sounds like a right pug, this fella. But okay. You want to try to guess where I'm from, you can try to guess based on the accent. Though, I will note now, it's cheating if you actually know me in real life. And, therefore, you have the obvious answer. But okay, go ahead. Try to base where I'm from based on my accent. Yeah, okay. Not from the East Coast, so I'm gonna eliminate that. Right, we gotta see about this costume. Give him a stud card for it. It's simply fabulous. Unless it's like southern, southwestern New Brunswick, maybe. But I still say no to Maritimes. I mean, don't most people say no to Maritimes?
Presenting the latest creation from my 1915 Pierre Machemet collection. I call it Beastmaster.
Okay, it's a little bikini-esque, but not as bad as in the picture. Be weird to have, like, a little girl doll in a bikini. Yeah, F the Maritimes. But they're pretty redneck down there, so that's cool. Okay, okay. You think redneck's cool? Nothing wrong with that. So, like, now that I did that, though... Oh, that's how you change dress. Okay. Earth class, special damage, circular. Okay, seems pretty good. Are you from BC, my guy? If no, then Ontario. But, like, not rural Ontario. Is that, you have to pick one of those if you're going to give me a final answer. You can't just, like, do a guessing game and then guess 5 things and then expect to get 5 chances. Okay, I am glad that I can actually, like, change out the dress. I didn't know that till now, and we're already on the 2nd disc. Oh, this is like what she started in, I bet. I actually do kind of like that. Tough guy, I like it. Ontario, final answer? Like Peterborough or STH. Well then, I will have to say You are wrong. I am not from Ontario. You are the mayor of Wrongsville when it comes to that one. But, you know, I do appreciate you coming in and talking and, you know, filling up the chat with stuff, trying to guess. It's a fun game, no harm done. But you are wrong. I don't think I've ever even been to Ontario, actually. I mean, how many guesses are you gonna get, right? I guess baseball rules, but you know, there's not a lot of places, and you're guessing by the province. But BC is also incorrect, so I guess you're not as good at this as you think you are. I hope you're having fun guessing, though. I mean, I'm not having fun answering. I thought you said you were some sort of pro at this Fallout. What's going on? Have I just been smashing your expectations? You know, I could be lying, too. Did you ever take that into account? I could be lying just to mess with you. Like 75% of the time. 10% of the time, it works 100% of the time. America may drop its neutrality or join the war. Ooh. Lusitania. Ah, I dig your voice. No homo. Well, thank you. I work as a voice actor, so that would make sense. I like hearing that I chose the right career path. What about the games, though? Are you into Shadow Hearts? Is that what brought you here? What brought you to the stream? That's what I kind of want to know. Asking a nobody. How do you know I'm a nobody? Let's go back into the streets there. You working as a voice actor low-key makes it impossible to guess. You sound almost identical to a buddy of mine from North Carolina. Deep-ass, smooth voice. No, this way that I'm talking here right now, most natural tone of mine. As a voice actor, I could, of course, switch my tones, and it's like a switch, right? It is a light switch. If I choose to change my tone, I could talk like that all day if I wanted to, and no one would ever know the difference. But this is my most natural tone right here. If I wanted to, I could choose to talk into a deeper tone, something like this. And I could do this all day if I wanted to. This would be no different to me. In fact, if I'm going somewhere and I want to impress someone, this would probably be how I go around talking to people. Can you fake like a Nova Scotia stereotypical Canadian accent? Well, I mean, I don't gotta fake it, right? I could just talk. I am Canadian, so technically that should be the Canadian accent, right? But I suppose I could be all like, hey, what's all this about here, eh? I just woke up from a nap off to Chesterfield, and I looked inside the armoire, and I don't know what's going on here. What's all this about? Does that tickle your Canadian? See, it's weird because like I am Canadian, so the Canadian accent is it eludes me because that's just how I talk, right? Yeah, but the Canadian accent Americans mock is not really the Canadian accent. That is right. I feel like it's more rural Ontario merit. Yeah, you are correct on that, actually. The typical Canadian accent that always gets mocked is actually like the East Coast Canadian, like from brain fart. It's East Coast Canadian in the Maritimes. You are correct on that. But what I will do for you is, especially in southern Berta, what I will do for you, though, since you did give me a follow and you came in and you talked in the chat, I'll give you the fun voice, the voice that everyone always loves to hear. You see, I have this other voice that I do. It's for a character by the name of Fack. And, you know, when you work as a professional voice actor, you sort of characterize your voices that you have. This voice in particular belongs to Fack. Fack, you see, is my little goblin character that I play. He's a disgusting little fella, but people always seem to enjoy hearing me talk in his voice, and I can't really tell you why. It's those stupid humans, I tell you. Yeah, their faces are so symmetrical, I don't know which mouth to puke out of. How's that do for you? Does that tickle your fancy? Sounds like straight out of a cartoon or video game. Well, that is kind of the intention. And, as a voice actor, I have, higher range. And, of course, as I've shown, I have lower range. And if I really wanted to try, I could take the range even one step lower. When I was working with Paizo, I worked with in a lower range like this when I tried to do their Sky King's Tomb trailer. I spoke in a lower tone like this. They really appreciated that when they asked for it. They wanted something that had an accent, but wasn't clearly a Scottish accent. They wanted something accented, but not something that people would mock when it comes to dwarves, so... yeah, just showing off the range. It's New Brunswick is your third guess, and the answer would be no. You are awful at this, my friend. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like you. I do like you. I like that you're coming in, you're playing with the joint, you're having fun. But you are the mayor of Wrongsville when it comes to guessing where I'm from, based on my accent. If you tell me you're from Berta or Sask, then I'll bury myself. Well, which one are you going to guess? I've already given you a lot of leniency. Guessing based by the province. I gave you 3 guesses also. Like, there's not a lot of provinces. You're running out of places to guess at this point. Hey, it's my buddy Ringsoul. How you doing, bruh? Oh, that's right. Last time I spoke to Ringsoul, I was like, hey, next time you show up, you should improv and pretend to be your wife. I'm the will of the judgment ring-a-ling, the administrator of diddly-widdly fate. Bro, you ain't from my area, but maybe like the city. Edmonton or Regina. I don't know. Just tell me at this point. I'm from southern Alberta. And it's not Berta, as you've been saying it, it's Alberta. Yeah, I'm from southern Alberta. I'm from cowboy country, don't you know? I was raised taking care of horses and riding in the mountains. Yeah, I was raised like a cowboy. I'm starting to feel like my first guess is right. Are you the fella that I met at Showcase Comics last night? Who was there doing painting? Oh, okay. I met someone there, and they found out I was a voice actor on Twitch, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I totally want to follow you." Oh, I guess you couldn't be because they would have already followed me. Okay, well, I'm also from southern Alberta. Yeah. Ah, small world, right? Well, thanks for coming in, though. I appreciate the follow and you coming in and chatting. Stick around. Us Southern Albertans, we gotta stick together, right? Oh, I get a kiss from Ring Soul. I get a kiss from Ring Soul, who is pretending to be his wife, and apparently his wife speaks like Ned Flanders. It's the power of the Judgment Ring! Next time I see you, little cutie, I'll give you more power! Why, hello, Wyver! How you doing today? You should get a load of this guy here. Gave him like 8 guesses to guess where I'm from, and it turns out I might live down the street from the fella. He's really bad at guessing names, or guessing where you live, based on your accent. And a really terrible liar, too, because he said he was good at it. You know I'm saying that in good jest, Fallout. I'm glad to have you here. I hope you enjoy the stream. That's my Miyabi. So, Fallout, I've been talking about me. What about you? Are you familiar with Shadow Hearts? I really am curious about what brought you to the stream. I love having you here, but, as a content creator, I always like to know what brings people in. So what brought you in? I'm curious. I had some folks on my streams assume that I'm either Swedish or Finnish by my accent. By your accents combined, you are from somewhere in Europe. Oh, I think I might have hurt Fallout's feelings. They're all quiet now. Or maybe they're shy. Maybe you scared them away, Wyver. You scaring my fellow followers away? Do I gotta keep you on a leash? I love that you guys are coming in. It was so lonely when I was streaming to myself all those times. So it's great having regulars like you come in, Wyver. You're highly appreciated. I want you to know that. And I did see that you came in, like, pretty much immediately when the stream started, and that's double better. Leash sounds too kinky. Oh, his phone died. Okay, so you stream, or you come into the stream from your phone. That's good to know. I get all those analytics, actually, when the stream is done. It tells me, like, what platform people were watching from, things like that. It's really great. When you stick around long enough, Fallout, you'll find out that I'll say pretty much anything if it's funny. So please don't be offended at anything I say. It's all in good fun. You guys are great, and I love having you here. Oh, nice. No, you don't know me. But I could bury myself, 'cause I'm Southern Berta born and raised. So you keep calling it Berta, and I've never... Maybe I'm too old. I've never heard people call it Berta. No, I've never heard anyone refer to Alberta as Berta. I assumed when you typed it earlier that it was some sort of typo, or maybe... you are misinformed about what the province is actually called. Never once have I heard people call it Berta. And I'm from the southern Alberta that would be like hillbilly country. So I think that's more regional than you think it is. Either that or you're just making it up to mess with me. I wouldn't rule that out either.
Captain!
This guy's in a full-ass suit of armor.
In a short while. We are still making preparations. We've already waited 3 hours!
Lieutenant Colonel Terada, you cannot simply bring armed weapons onto a high-speed ship.
I'm just gonna stretch my legs over here.
And then expect to disembark immediately. Now can you, sir?
Ooh, yeah, that feels good.
Under direct orders from Minister
Oh,
Ishimura.
yeah.
During wartime, my orders take precedence over anything. You must know that.
Don't
Doing
get
my old
so
man
excited.
stretches over here.
I told you all will be ready soon.
Ooh, that felt
But I
good.
hope, for your sake, that you do not find yourself in trouble for using the Empire's most advanced destroyer as a mere taxi cab.
Ah.
You needn't worry.
So, Wyver, I don't know if this is
I've
the
been
first time that
informed
you've
you
seen me
brought a
play
girl
Shadow
as a captain.
Hearts.
Is this true?
Or we have Fallout here as well.
And it's none of your affair.
You guys into Shadow Hearts?
I didn't get this far.
I know Wyver was here yesterday for
Excuse me, Captain.
Dino Crisis.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun.
I see. As you were
I
saying,
grew up
carry on.
around 1-4, close to the Montana and
It seems
Saskatchewan
intruders
borders,
boarded the ship
and
with
lived
you.
in Black Diamond and Swift Current.
I'll leave
Okay.
that to you.
I've been to Black Diamond a few times.
This is what I was hoping for.
I was disappointed when I found out that it's not the place where the cheese comes from. Ah, the good old Canadian tag. Glad to see it's doing its job. Ooh, feel good scratching that spot in the ear. But yeah, Southern Alberta. Been in Southern Alberta most of my life, actually. Pretty much all my life. Never lived anywhere else. What kind of games do you like to play, Fallout? Let's get talking about some games. I work as a voice actor and I work as a game designer. Mostly teaching game design. So I'm always interested in what people are interested in for games. You don't have to tell me exactly where you're from. But from near Lethbridge or closer to Medicine Hat. I'm just gonna branch it out to southern Alberta area. I mean, it's really all generally the same. I've probably... I don't really care, actually, but if I wanted to care, I wouldn't have mentioned that, lived near the mountains, grew up in the mountains, riding horses. I did say that earlier. if you're going to be the type that's going to stalk me to try to find out where I'm from, I'm sure it won't be hard. Oh, that's right. Your phone did die. Well, you heard it now. What about, do you play Pathfinder at all there, Fallout? That's where a lot of my voice work goes, actually. I do a lot of stuff for Paizo, who are the publishers of Pathfinder. Flat as my chest over there. Yeah, right? Oh. Red Dead, Armored Core, multiple SW. Samurai Warriors? That's what I think when I see SW. Though I did make the mistake the other day talking, and someone was telling me that they had just finished playing SH2. And I was like, oh, really? You're also playing Shadow Hearts? Of course, they were talking about Silent Hill. Star Wars, of course. Of course. I'm kind of falling out of the Star Wars series right now. To me, Star Wars, the last it was good was the ending of Season 2 of The Mandalorian. Everything else, everything after that, no. In fact, so hard, actually, that I texted my uncle, who has always been a Star Trek fan. And I was like, yo, Star Wars ain't doing it. Tell me, what's a Star Trek I should watch these days? Because I've seen the old Star Treks, you know, like Next Generation, some of the original. I did watch all of Deep Space Nine as well. No, not Deep Space Nine. Voyager. I watched all of Voyager as well. But I was like, well, what new Star Trek should I be watching? And he recommended one. I can't remember what the series is called, but it's good. I enjoyed it. I watched, I think, a half hour of the first episode of Acolyte. And immediately when I started watching it, I'm like, wait, they're in space. Why is the ship on fire outside of the ship in space? Have these people who are writing science fiction, do they know nothing about space and that there is no oxygen, the fire can't exist? So immediately I was already thrown out of it. Oh, okay, we split them into two teams. Okay, well, Team Yuri's probably going to be the stronger one because it's got Yuri. Let's go... And Geppetto, yeah. Karen, Joachim. Okay. Star Wars 1 through 6, 10 out of 10. Clone Wars, fire. Rebels, yeehaw. Rogue One, hell yeah. Yeah, I can generally agree with most of that, if not all of it. And, you know, Rebels had my personal favorite voice actor, Steve Bloom, was in Rebels, so I gotta love it. Oh, we're getting into deep dive territory of Fallout here. Not Fallout, with Fallout. Deep dive territory of Star Wars with Fallout. Yes, that team comp is okay. It's Yuri with the B Squad and Sammer Guy with all the rest. Good, but not George Lucas levels of Star Wars. See, I really liked Mandalorian because I'm a big cowboy guy, right? And Mandalorian absolutely plays out like a space western. Star Wars, it can be really great for non-Jedi stuff. But the problem is, Jedi and flashy lightsabers and all that, that sells to the mass audience. So, of course, Disney and Star Wars, they're going to play to that, right? But it is so rife for really good space westerns. And this is why I think the end of Mandalorian Season 2 was actually just a spectacular cap for the whole series. Because if you remember, it gets to the end of it, all hope is lost. The Dark Troopers, I think they were called, they're coming, they're going to kill all of them, and they know that it's going to kill all of them. And they've come to accept it. But then Luke comes in. And because you'd never expected a Jedi to show up and save them, it made the mythos of the Jedi spring to life harder than it ever has in any of the other Star Wars movies. And that's how Jedi should be. Jedi should be that rare occurrence that is like a miracle happening in their world. Which is why that ending, I think, is just spectacular. And to me, at least so far, with all the stuff that's come out, that's where Star Wars ends, right there. But you said a lot while I was saying that explanation. You continued to give more of your opinions on the rest of the Star Wars series, and that's fine. I got no problem with you saying what you like or don't like. End of Mando 2 was insanely good. Well, you and me agree on that part. Second season of Mando was pretty good. First season was okay. Third season, a letdown. See, I thought season 1 was great. Season 2 was good. With the ending being blow your mind awesome. After the prequel era and the Jedi Purge, yes, it should be a rarity. And, there's nothing wrong with the prequels and when it was lots of Jedi. That's a thing, and it can be a thing. That's perfectly fine by me. But now, in the post-prequel age, that's how they should do Jedi. It should be the rare occurrence thing. But like I said, they sell, right? Kids love the lightsabers, so they're going to keep pushing it. But I forgot for a moment that this isn't Deep Dive Star Wars chat. This is Shadow Hearts streaming. So let's make sure to remember to do that. I like the memes. The prequel era is just rife for memes. Okay, so if I switch parties, where do they go exactly? Yeah, if I say to go up there, he's like, yeah, we'll let them do that. Doesn't know Shadow Hearts. Well, that's okay. Shadow Hearts is a 3-part, technically 4-part series. The first game, which is Shadow Hearts, but most people don't really count because it did its own thing, Kodelka, it's called. It's also an RPG, but it kind of does its own thing. From there, the sequel to Kodelka was Shadow Hearts, and then that starts the Shadow Hearts part of it, right? We did Shadow Hearts Part 1. I did the whole series on there, and it's kind of like a Cthulhian horror JRPG. And that first one, Shadow Hearts 1, tons of really great horror themes in it. The monster design is on point. Spooky stuff in that one. We are on the second one right now, Shadow Hearts Covenant. It leans more into the comedy, and I'd say it's about 40% horror, maybe even less, 60% comedy. It's still a good game. Still a good game. I'm enjoying it. The third one, though, Shadow Hearts From a New World, they get rid of the horror elements entirely. It's an entirely goofy RPG. And that's fine. Before I started doing it on the stream here, that third one, From a New World, was the Shadow Hearts I was most familiar with. So it's been really good, actually, coming back and getting to see its spooky horror roots. The other big difference in the series is that it uses the Judgment Ring to do pretty much all your actions, your attacks, your items, your abilities. The Judgment Ring is a circle that will come up on the screen, and you have to like hit X inside the certain slices of the pie to do your actions. So that's really interesting and unique. And they play with it, you know, like there's status effects you can get that make your pie slices smaller, or make the indicator go faster, or things like that. It's a really unique series. You're going to see it in the combat here. The other main thing about it is we have Yuri, who is the main character right here, the main male protagonist. He can fuse his soul with monsters to become them. So just to show you how the wheel works here, we'll select this one soldier that's sort of out of place from the rest. And I had the 5 sections of the wheel because Yuri gets 5 attacks. If I hit in that red zone, it's a crit. If I miss with Yuri, I lose all of the attacks, because I chose to give Yuri a particularly difficult wheel that is more powerful, but if I miss any of my marks, I lose all the attacks. Whereas with anyone else, it's only if you miss the first mark that you lose all of your attacks. Game takes place in 1915. Right here, right now, it is World War I is in full swing, and we are in Japan. This is Princess Anastasia, that's right, of the Russian nobility. Her thing is that she takes pictures of the creatures, and then sometimes gains a special ability that she can cast based on that. But taking their picture reveals all of their information. I myself have never been to Japan. I think I would like to go someday. I think Japan's cool, but I am not disillusioned at how Japan really is, like some people are. I was actually just talking earlier in the stream, you would know if you're also from Southern Alberta. I was talking about how, where I live, we actually have a really strong Japanese community around here. And I'm sure you know all about that. So like here, I'm going to use a special spell, and it will also use the Judgment Wheel. But here, I got to hit the 3 green, and then either the blue or the red to make it a crit. And then we have Lucia, who is probably my least favorite of all the characters. She's kind of a shtick character, in that she has 2 things. The tarot cards, which is get a random effect that could be good, could be bad, and aromatherapy, which is combine 2 different items to create a special effect. But if you're not using aromatherapy, she sucks at everything else. Her to hit is very small, she's difficult to use, but she had to go somewhere, right? So I put her on the team with Yuri so that she can be on the strong team at least, to compensate for her. Yeah, if you see there, that red marker was incredibly thin to try to hit. Yeah. You've been to Japan, great country as a tourist, terrible as a resident. Yeah. Yeah, there are lots of people around. Lots of Japanese people around Lethbridge. They have the Japanese gardens there, which were actually blessed by, like, the Japanese princess or the queen or something as she was doing a tour around Canada back when they were founded. Something like that. I don't quite remember the whole story. But, you know, that's cool. I hope you're really enjoying yourself at the stream here, Fallout. It's always good to get new people in. I hope to have you become one of my regulars. If you check my schedule, you'll see that I do stream. I stream in the mornings. So if you are frequently available at this time, you'll be able to come in and enjoy... Or, you will be able to come in and I will be able to enjoy your company. Good. I'm glad to hear you're enjoying it. Definitely Japan is a tourist destination. Maybe some good friends there. Oh, you made some good friends there. That's right, you said you had went. Very hard to find chill people on Twitch that are fun to watch and hang out with. Well, thank you, Fallout. Oh, well, you're gonna make me blush. Jeez. I'm actually pretty new to the whole Twitch thing. I only really started getting into it about 2 or 3 months ago, and that was when I just decided, well, I have free time, I'm playing video games anyway, I might as well be streaming and do something with that. I found... Oh, we're in a combo here. Didn't need to be, but we were.
That was a pretty good warm-up.
I have a friend who streams professionally, and she was a tremendous help to me. And her community are fantastic. So they've been a super big help. They are nice, friendly people. They do a whole kobold thing, so they're all kobolds. And they're all VTubers with kobold avatars. But the people themselves are really great. I have some really great regulars in here too. Wyver is awesome at always coming in here when the stream starts, so I get my numbers up. We haven't seen... Oh, Ari is here! I was gonna say, Ari hasn't really said much, but they are spectacular as well. I really like my regulars. I hope you become one of them, Fallout. I work as a voice actor, as I've said. I also teach game design, so if you have any particular game design questions you'd like me to cover, feel free to ask. Yeah, feel free to ask. You can check some of the videos I have saved on here, where I do some deep dives on some more specific topics that have come up in the game that I'm playing, to learn more about game design if you like. Definitely recommend Japan. I'd recommend having these things that you can redeem with channel points. They're always fun. Well, that's what I'm working towards. You don't actually get to start with that. I need to hit my affiliate to do that. I just this week reached my 50 followers that I need for that. Now I need to raise my average viewer count. I think last time I checked I was at 2.2. And you need to be at an average viewer count of 3. So it'll come. I am definitely thinking about what I can do for that, for the redeeming of the points. Yeah, Ari! Hello! How you doing? How's your high note vocal practice going? I remember you were saying yesterday that there was It was pretty rough on your throat. How you feeling today? You recovering from it? I will definitely become a regular. But I just don't know how regular. Are you getting enough fiber in your diet? Is that helping you? Is that keeping you from being regular, not getting enough fiber? I'd suggest more fiber. Unfortunately, I don't always have time to watch streams. I hate my life sometimes. No, I totally get that. You gave a follow, and I mean, what else could I ask from you, right? You gave a follow, you come in, you chat. That's great. I think you're super, Fallout. You just keep doing you, and if I can be part of that, super. Let's see what this guy in his A-frame is up to here.
Lieutenant Colonel Tyrande of the Special Land Forces kidnapped a girl and has her locked up somewhere on this ship.
I don't think that's how she sounds. I just wanted to do a funny voice for that. Oh, you work as a ranch hand. Well, that's cool. I try to do a bit of a cowboy theme here. So you might appreciate that, actually. You might not have noticed, but my name is Balto and Rodeo. The rodeo goes backwards because it goes retro, and we are the retro rodeo over here. Ari says, I'm good and I'm recovering. I've been listening to your discussion here about Star Wars. How have I been? I've been good. Ari. Thank you. Feeling better. Every time we get a new person in here that wants to chat, wants to do stuff, wants to get involved, that just makes my day. So, I've actually, as bad as this sounds, given that it's in my name, I've actually only been to one rodeo. But I like cowboys, right? You know, people say, oh, I like Vikings, I like samurai, I like ninjas. I like cowboys. The mythos of the gunslinger and the power of the gun being the great equalizer. I love it. Rodeo, though, Rodeo is the name that I use for my online gaming profiles. Which is actually short for, this ain't my first rodeo. But eventually I just lowered it to rodeo. Oh, you have rodeo riders on your ranch. So Travek, I'm going to assume that's travel. Though it is fun to say Travek, so maybe I'll just keep that. We have rodeo riders on our ranch, so I Travek with them across Western Canada and the U.S. all the time. Oh, no, I don't care about the typos. I am absolutely the type, and it's a talent you pick up being a voice actor. I am absolutely the type that I can decipher, so long as your typos aren't terribly awful, I can usually decipher what you mean as I read it. Pro tip that they don't tell you when you want to be a voice actor. The most useful skill as a voice actor, aside from the actual acting, is knowing how to read. Which seems so simple, but being able to read aloud as you're going and being able to predict the annotations, inclinations, and how a sentence will go for tone and attitude, that, if you can master that, key skill to voice acting right there. Voice actors are the masters of the cold read, where they just get a script out of nowhere and can punch out how it should sound just reading it once. Which rodeo you been to? I went to the Calgary Stampede. I went there once. Travel with them across Western Canada and the U.S. all the time, especially the Northern Plains region. Yeah, of course, Northern Plains region. Yeah, it was several years ago, though, that I went. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun. Yeah. Ones where it's actually more about the actual events, the actual riding. No, I get that. Especially if you are the type who travels around with riders, right? So you would probably be focused more on the actual sport of the event than all the spectacle around it. That makes total sense to me. Oh, okay, you went to the CFR. That's cool. They had a cattle drive in downtown Edmonton for real? They, like, just ran them through the streets? Because that's awesome. I love that. I should actually be playing this game. I'm having so much fun with the conversation, I'm forgetting to play the game. Let's, what happens if I view the map? I wish my Japanese was better when it came to reading. Speaking, I speak excellent Japanese. My Japanese teacher said I have better pronunciation than most Japanese people that she knows. Yeah, for real. They used to do it all the time, but then the CFR moved to Red Deer for a few years. First time back in Edmonton, and they did it big in Rogers Place Arena with the good old cattle drive in downtown. I love that. I'm gonna probably see if I can find a video of it later, of them doing the cattle drive through the town. I'd love to see that. Edmonton, Denver. I stumbled there. Edmonton, Denver, and Fort Worth are the only major cities I know that have it. Downtown cattle drives. No, I love that. I think that's great. Now, I think Yuri. This was. I remember a door 2. Was that this one? Okay, so this is why we gotta switch the parties around, because now I'm gonna tell him at the keys to open door 2. Actually, I should have him open door... Oh, that one's door 1. Okay, never mind. Door 2. Door 2, Electric Boogaloo. They have videos on the Instagram pages and the Edmonton tourism page. Okay, cool. But yeah, talking about using the currencies and stuff, I've been thinking about what to do with that, because it's going to happen soon, right? I definitely think one of the redemptions I'm going to do is being able to have people request a voice of a character. Like, I say a line that they request in the voice of one of the characters that I do. Here's the thing about me and speaking Japanese. I have near perfect pronunciation, according to my teacher. I don't have my lizard brain has trouble actually remembering the words, but if I see it in front of me, I can pronounce it almost perfectly. So if I had the script in front of me, I could speak it almost flawlessly. But if it came down to actually speaking it improv style, aloud, no, I would never remember the words. I remember all the rules, all the particular ways that you're supposed to speak it. Don't remember the words. I've tried for years to learn too. Though there was a word in here earlier that really threw me for a loop. Arigatou gozaimasu. Though, isn't it actually arigatou gozaimashita? mashita, I think, would be like the most polite, wouldn't it? Arigatou gozaimasu. Because that one simple phrase is a dead giveaway of the region in Japan that someone's from. Yeah, okay. Arigatou gozaimashita! Oh, you need 4 keys to open all the doors. Okay. There's a secret trick to getting around with only 2 keys. I think his secret trick is to have friends. Oh, security key too. Good. Oh, and then I can do this into 1 so that this 1 door is open. Yeah, okay. Don't know. But in Japan, at least, in everyday talk, they don't pronounce the gozaimashu the way that you did. So I said it gozaimashita. You know, I think I've come to learn that from my teacher, is that my teacher taught us to speak Japanese like the way English people would speak Old English. Ye old hither, tither, over yonder kind of English. But the Japanese equivalent, I think, is how they taught us. But she was also a very elderly woman, so that could be explaining why. Why do these guys have, like, future technology? What is going on here? These guys just have straight up, like, robots that are flying on their own. Really makes me wish I had my what year is it marker. When I went through the first game, which took place in 1914, I had 2 markers that I tracked for the whole game. One of them was to track all of the highly inappropriate jokes that got told that with our modern sensibilities today, we would deem are very wrong. Such as anytime Yuri saw like a woman who was unconscious near him, he would comment about how he could grope them and there was nothing they could do to stop him. Not good. So I kept track of that. The other one that I kept track of, though, was anytime the game just forgot that it's supposed to take place in 1914 and did whatever they wanted. Such as, you know, this kind of technology. One of the character whips out a pink cell phone to call in an airdrop for supplies. They use the wrong Japanese flag. They don't talk appropriate to their time period. They don't dress appropriate. But I didn't do that for this one, because I thought it wouldn't be as bad. But now I'm starting to wish I did track the technology that they get, the what year is it marker. I wish I would have tracked. Anyhow, in the Kansai, they spoke very melodically, okay, to sound more polite. They pronounce it like arigato gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu. Especially the mas. In Kansai, especially the Osaka region. The Osaka region. Kanto is much less melodic and shorter, but also arigato gozaimasu. But they don't pronounce the I in gozaimasu. Oh, you are giving a deep dive on the Japanese language here. Oh boy. I was actually surprised the first time I saw it written out. Yeah, you did it perfectly, especially the women. Sounds very cute. And that's their intention. Good! Haha! Right. We got this guy here. He does not have any magic or anything. He's just got to cut these bitches open. Oh, and in Kanto, they put emphasis on the Z. Gozai. Gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu. Whereas in Osaka, they would put it Arigato gozaimasu. Gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu. Oh, it's just the drone left. Okay. That's what you learn from there. I never studied the language. Okay. I've discussed before about how I actually really like the Russian accent. And we went to Russia in this game, so there was plenty of opportunity to hear it, but they never actually... Oh, excuse me. Plenty of opportunity to hear it, but they never actually used it much. And I don't know if that's just because they were trying to be, like, culturally sensitive or whatever, but never really came up much in the game. Oh, and it's just going to get back to her turn again? Wow. Okay. We'll group up on Karen then. Okay, Karen, start us off here. They also said something like... Irashaimasu. But I have no clue what it means, but they said it all the time. Itterashai. Was that it? Itterashai? That would be what you... Irashaimasu. Well, I know Itterashai, and maybe I'm saying the T wrong. These words are very similar. That's what you say like when someone leaves. Someone says they're going out for the day. Itterashai. You're finished, flying robot guy! No. They said it whenever we entered a store or restaurant. Oh, okay. There is a greeting that they always say, like when you go to a restaurant, the chefs all greet you together saying the same thing. So maybe that's my mistake then. Yeah, hit that full combo.
I think I like this shit the best.
But, as I said before, the only thing I claim is that I can speak it really well. I don't feel too bad about getting that mixed up. But I also don't feel bad about being corrected about it, so don't worry about that. It says 4 on the door. Okay, so let's switch over. Does this actually lead anywhere? No, it doesn't. Ari's an interesting person. They have been an excellent supporter of the channel. I always appreciate having you here, Ari. Ah, this chair is just doing me no good today. I'm gonna stretch over here. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I wonder if you guys heard that pop. Oh, man. Stretching my legs. Ooh. You ever have one of those days where no matter what you do, no matter how you sit, you just can't get comfy? Ari is an interesting name. Jewish? Persian, perhaps? I know 2 Aris, and one is Parisian, the other is Israeli, but Levin sounds like Slavic. I'm glad to see you guys are all making friends. It is one of the tags. I do believe one of the tags for the channel is make friends here. Yeah. Make friends. I had another regular who was also from Russia. God, I can't remember their name though. I'm so sorry that I don't. But I actually mistook Ari for them. But Ari hadn't told me yet that they were from Russia. So they were more than a little shocked when I was like, "Oh yeah, you're from Russia, aren't you?" And they were like, "Wait, what? I never told you that. How did you know?" Spies. I have spies everywhere. Oh well, nice to hear your name, Chase. You'll have to forgive me if I don't remember that your name is Chase for future streams. I am terrible at remembering names, so please don't be offended at that in the future. Alright, we got these mechanized soldiers to take pictures of with her. Chase is a very American name, I think. And when I say America, I mean North America. So not just the United States, but Canada, Canada, United States, Mexico. I think Chase is a pretty American name. There we go, get all 3. Oh god. Oh my god, I can't believe I hit that actually. That marker was tiny. Why does she suck so hard at everything? Oh, Ari. You're a Zenless Zone 0 player. I tried pulling 60 times for Bernice and never got her. There is no fire waifu in my future. Which is a shame because I've been saving up resources to level her. No fire waifu for me. Right, I was gonna combo. Yeah, I know, right? I was able to get, oh god, I forgot her name all of a sudden. The other new chick. The shield one. No, I haven't gotten any S's. I have just been getting garbage on all of these pulls. So no, I did not lose the 50-50. The other one, though, not Bernice. Oh god, it's on the tip of my tongue. Caesar! Caesar! I was able to get Caesar in, I think it only took 2 pulls, so only 20 items. And I was able to get her real easy, which is good, because I needed another defense character, right? But that's also why I really wanted to get Bernice, so that I could have the full set.
I summon you!
Unfortunately, I think I need... I want to say like 25 more pulls before I get my guaranteed S. Which, as a reminder, that goes down by the hundreds. And then resets when you get one. So I've had 70-ish pulls with no S rank. I just pulled garbage in that game. Oh, I'm sorry it took so many. I was not able to get Caesar's W engine, though. I tried really hard, but I got to the point where I was like, no, I can't keep pulling for this engine. I gotta start saving for Bernice. And then I still haven't gotten Bernice anyway, so... Okay, so that's going back upstairs. I'm having so much fun talking that I'm barely playing the game. I gotta multitask harder. Okay, so now I'm at an impasse. I gotta switch over. Wait. It says 4? That's not 4. Oh, let's do this proper, though. Group up on Karen. You tried for Caesar's W engine as well, but stopped to get one for Ellen. Yeah, I never did get Ellen. I did get Grace, though, as my S, and I love Grace. Grace is great. Combo Karen.
Here I go!
Have Blanca go do a Soul Comet. Hopefully that'll finish it off. Oh, there's another flying drone. Okay. I almost missed that one on the first attack. Have you done all of your Cheesetopia missions? Make sure the people are nice and well fed. Those who are lactose intolerant need not apply. Oh, I need to get Coleta. Because I love Ben. Ben is probably my favorite character in the whole game. And I don't have Coleta to combo with him. I don't think I have Soldier 11 either. My fire is very lacking. My fire is basically Piper, I think her name is? The fire chick with the baseball bat. And Ben. That's my fire team. My ice team is even more hurtin', as I only have oh geez, I can't remember his name all of a sudden. The wolf. Lycoon. I only have Lycoon. He's the only ice guy that I have. But I think there's also only like 3 ice characters in the whole game, so I don't think that's on me for having a small ice team. Combo over to Karen. I don't want to leave Fallout out of the conversation, though. What are you playing lately, Fallout? Though I just spent the past week focusing a lot of the stream to playing the new Metaphor ReFantazio, and that's been a lot of fun. I have continued playing it off-stream. I'm actually really looking forward to continuing that when we're done the stream here today. What other games are you playing right now? Or, I mean, Ari for that either. You know, anyone in the chat. What games are you guys playing? Not playing anything at the moment. Well, that's fine. I'm sure you're pretty busy in your life, right? And that's probably what's keeping you from doing it. Thankfully, I have a job that lets me name my hours. So, that's why I have so much free time. That I get to spend meeting you guys, so it's fun. It's time well spent. Too much. Oh yeah, calf season, right? I don't know what it's like exactly where you are, Fallout, but how you feeling about this warm weather we're having? And I don't just mean the wind, but like it is unseasonably warm out still. Did it too soon. Maybe around Christmas or Halloween you'll have more time. Yeah, for sure. I actually, speaking of Christmas, just yesterday, it's not behind me, just yesterday I went to GameStop to pick up a Switch for my nieces for Christmas. I got a bunch of, not a bunch, but I got a little extra money doing some of my voice work this month. So I'm taking that and I'm buying both my 6-year-old and 11-year-old nieces, I'm buying them a Switch for Christmas. I just bought it yesterday. I'm looking forward to being the cool uncle that gets them their first video game console. Sunday's supposed to be the last warm day. Below 10 after that and -degrees at night. Yeah. I like it when it's cold. I run hot. I'm a hot guy, so I like it when it cools down. Well, nothing wrong with the warm weather. Everyone has a favorite, right? My sister, all about the hot weather. Every vacation she ever takes has to have a beach that she can lounge on. Ari is doing a little bit of Deadlock. I've heard of Deadlock. I have friends who play it. Zenless Zone Zero. Other than that, nothing. Been doing FF14. But a lot of drama is going in my guild. Oh no. So you quit for now. Work on yourself some more. And you know what, Ari? I really like that you're working on yourself. I can tell just from the fact that you keep mentioning it, that you're really working hard on it. Keep at it. I look forward to, maybe someday I'll hear you sing, Fly Me to the Moon. I look forward to that someday. It was too dry here this summer, though. Yeah, it was super dry. The wind was going hard. The sun was beating down. Ari also prefers the cold. Melts under the warm weather. I, too, melt in the warm weather. I'm gonna run the risk, and I'm gonna combo him to Blanca here. Oh, was I already in a combo? Ah, I ruined it. I look forward to it, Ari. And, just because I know it's a thing that you do, don't be afraid to, like, send it to me in Russian. I've never heard Fly Me to the Moon in Russian, so don't be afraid to do that. You send me whatever you want, but I'm just saying, if you wanted to do it in Russian, that'd be super too. Why, hello, Sheila! How you doing today? We are super chatty in the chat today. It's a great day. And now, you get to be here for it as well. Welcome to the channel. This is the Retro Rodeo. We are doing Shadow Hearts Covenant. Are you familiar with the Shadow Hearts series? Oh no! I chose the worst time to look away from the screen. Oh, that was rookie mistake. Ah, that was great. Oh, you're a friend of Nox. Well, that's even better. I've been calling them Fallout the whole time. Do you prefer Nox or Fallout? Revan the Goat. I can't believe I looked away from the screen when I was attacking. Oh, that's a rookie mistake. That's great. It's just the one Spider Walker. Nox. Okay. You should have corrected me on that sooner. I don't mind being corrected. We'll go with Nox from now on. Unless I call you, what did you say your name was? Steve? I'm kidding. I do remember that it's Chase, you said. But, myself, whenever I don't remember someone's name, I always call him Steve. Pro tip. Don't refer to women as Steve. They hate it. Sheila is actually a guy and known by Revan X in the Star Wars community, or just Revan. Okay, Sheila is one of his fanfic characters. He's a writer. Okay, well that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Y'all can call me Revan or Chris. Now, I can't lie, Chris, I'm terrible at remembering names. I can remember that, Fallout Knox likes to be called Knox because that's in his actual name. I will not remember that your name is actually Chris or Revan until you like become a regular and I see you more often. So if I don't remember that, you'll have to forgive me. But I am super glad to have you here nonetheless. You'll have to forgive me though if in the future I just call you Sheila. I'm not very good at remembering names. Okay. I can't lie, I might also forget that you're a guy in the future. I'll remember it today for sure. But, just please don't get mad if I get it wrong. Sheila is a hot Twi'lek. I mean, that's how we like all our Twi'leks, right? So... But here's the question. What color of Twi'lek? As that battle took like 10 minutes, because I've been busy in the chat, which I love, don't get me wrong. I love that you guys are here and hanging out, but that fight took forever because of it. Oh, Revan, my man, Bolt9 is from southern Alberta as well. Well, I don't know about this Bolt9 guy, but he sounds pretty rad. To which, you actually spell my name with 2 L's. That's how I'm always able to tell who actually knows me and not. People who don't actually know me only spell it with the 1 L, but you actually spell it with 2. And I don't make a big deal out of it, but it's just a useful thing on my part. Because I have people who know of me, but have never actually, like, met me. So, they spell my name with only 1 L. Incorrectly. Get her done! Yeehaw! I tell you what, when we're done this here stream, let's go for a rip. It says A on the door. What am I supposed to do with that? Oh, this one's a switch. Out for a rip, yeah. So what did you guys do out on Saturday? We got a couple of beers, went out for a rip. You know how it is. Went out mudding. This was labeled 3. Revan is Canadian too, yeah. I think, well, maybe that was an assumption I made. Because they were a friend of yours. Go back and check in the chat here. Yeah, they don't explicitly say, but I had assumed. Ah, redneck from New Brunswick. Okay. And I gotta check again. 3. Oh, wait. Did that too soon. Switch parties. Oh, you live in Germany, though, even though you're from New Brunswick. Well, that's neat. I could be wrong, but you might be my first stream follower, viewer? You might be my first viewer who's from Germany. I'm getting a lot of people from Europe, which is super. I love you guys. You're all great. Especially Ari. I'm gonna shout you out anytime I get a chance, Ari. Because I know you're working hard, so you deserve the recognition for it. I get lots of people from Europe, which is super good for me, because that means I can stream in the morning, and I actually like morning streaming, because then I can do my stream, have fun with that, and then I can still do stuff with the rest of my day. So I really like that the morning streams are turning out good. Here, I work as a voice actor and a game designer. So here on the stream, we do the retro games. You might have noticed that my name is Balto and Rodeo put together. Rodeo goes backwards. It goes retroactively because this is the retro rodeo. But here we do older, usually PS2 era games. And I often talk game design anytime that I get the opportunity to when I see it in game. So if you want the opportunity to learn some game design while you're here, feel free to ask, or if you want to know anything in particular, you can ask. Oh, okay. Keyhole labeled 3, but I don't have the actual key for it. It's a long story. You're from all over. Born in New Brunswick, roots in northeastern U.S., live in Germany, lived in Ottawa and Manitoba, and family spread across all of Canada and much of the U.S.
Technically, I'm Canadian, American, and German, I guess, culturally just a little, since I've lived here a while.
Oh, they are all grouped up. You came to the wrong neighborhood, Senpai. Oh, Deutschland! No German blood, though. Mom married a German, and now I have a German stepdad and 2 German siblings. You gotta tell me, are your German siblings, are they just the worst? I couldn't resist. That's a lie. I could have resisted, I chose not to. Whole family, aside from that, lives on the other side of the pond. Yeah, okay.
Now stay down.
They're the best. Younger brother and sister. That's super. I have an older sister myself. And 2 nieces, 6 and 11. It is my 6-year-old niece's birthday this Sunday. I have 2 brothers in Canada, and dad and from dad and stepmom. Okay. What was I doing? I was going back because I need to get the key. Or I need to find the key. I'm missing a step here. Chat is just flying off today, and I love it, but it's distracting me from the game. Can I tell them the names of your brothers?
I bet you their names, one of them is Paul and the other is Ringo.
This town ain't big enough for the 2 of us.
Oh, well. Thanks for the follow there. I hope to see you in here more often. I'm excited. I'm getting people that are like, they're happy to be here. They're wanting to be regulars. Channel is just flying off. Makes me feel good. Thanks, guys. Zach and Cody, no way. Ha! They must be a real sweet combination. Yeah, the Canadian brothers are Zach and Cody. They're pretty unalike. Good. It'd be too weird if they were also twins. We are comboing to Yakim. Yeah, combo into Yakin. Yeah, they're too far apart. Okay. We could use some muscle arts, though. Both in the military, but one hates it and rather work on his car all day and hit the mud. Yeah, there's people like that. The other is a career soldier and would like to be the next Chris Kyle. I don't know about that. My cousin is in the military, Canadian military. When he first joined, younger cousin too, I should say. When he first joined, I was actually really against it, because that's when the stuff in Afghanistan was happening, right? And I was like, dude, this is dumb. You're going to go there and you're going to die. There we go. But he was like, no, I'm not a soldier. I'm actually an engineer. So when I go out into the field, he says, when I go out into the field, I actually have 12 heavily armed soldiers whose only job is to keep me alive. And I was like, oh, well, that's kind of reassuring. I feel a little better. I can't stop you from going, but I feel good knowing that you got, all those men there to protect you. And so I continue to elaborate, and I'm like, oh, so as an engineer, what do you do? And he's like, it's my job to check the doors for bombs. And I'm like, what the hell? What the hell are 12 heavily armed soldiers gonna do if the bomb blows up? And he's like, I don't know. I just don't let the bomb blow up. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? Canadian brothers, pretty unlike. Both in the military, one hates it, moving on. Much of my family is in the military, dad as well. That's literally why my brothers joined. One bro is also a combat engineer. Good on ya. Good on him. Yeah, they're bomb specialists. Yeah. Well, I can assure you, my cousin has done he's done, I don't know exactly how many, but he's done plenty of tours. He teaches now. Now he works on the base teaching other people to do the job. So I feel good that he made it through the worst of it, right? And now he's nice and secure in that. Well, I would imagine it's different deploying now than it would have been, 10 years ago when I was having this conversation with my cousin. Yeah, he does good. The only downside of it is I never see him anymore because he's off at the East Coast is where he teaches now, so... Oh, I missed the crit. Didn't miss him, though. He's getting beat up hard. I like that. Two tours in Afghanistan, one in Latvia, one of Romania, and a few more special ops that if it's special ops, none of us should know, right? In fact, the less we talk about it, the better. But no, you can thank your family on my behalf for their service. And he was deployed at Ramstein Air Base in Germany. It's a U.S. NATO base. It was cool, because I was able to hang out with him. Well, that's awesome. I've never been on a military base or anything like that. He left Special Ops, no biggie.
I said we shouldn't talk about Special Ops.
Also won't mention his unit. Okay. Well, next thing I know, Twitch is gonna come crashing down on this. Your account has been banned. Go to Canadian hell. You know what? How many people do we have in the chat here talking? 1, 2... Ari makes 3. One of the things that I need for my, for one of my achievements to unlock more stuff on Twitch is to have 5 people in the chat talking at the same time. So if you guys have friends that you want to bring in just so that they can help me get that, that would be a tremendous help to the channel. You of course don't have to, this is me asking a favor of you guys, but if it's at all possible, you would be helping the channel tremendously if you did. Yeah, talk about anything but the Special Ops. Okay. Now, do I have to actually, like, take this key back? Take the key out. Correct. I was saying that, one of the goals that I need for my channel is to actually have 5 people actively chatting in the chat at once. And it looks like we have 3 here now. We have, yourself, Revan, we have Nox, we have Ari. If you guys could get a couple of more people in here just to chat in the chat, that would be a huge help to the channel. As that's one of the goals that I need, is to have 5 people in the chat conversing at the same time. You of course don't have to, that was a special request from me, but if it's at all possible, you would be helping the channel out quite a bit. Y'all know Dallas Alexander. He's ex-JTF2. Well, I know Team Fortress 2. That's about all I know on that. Oh, okay. This is gonna seem weird. I love cowboys. Don't like country music. I like most any other kind of music. Don't like country music. You guys can hate me if you like. I won't blame you, because you know we live in country music territory. But that's how it is for me. Ah, okay. Joint Task Force 2. Only non-American Special Forces unit that the Americans consider Tier 1. Well, I mean, the Americans should consider all of them Tier 1. It's my understanding from my cousin who served that he explained it that Americans have the best gear, Canadians make the best soldiers, and the British make the best officers. So if you were to ever combine all of the, armies to make one super army, that's how you would want to construct it. Fun fact, Canada was in the Iraq War. The 2003 one, not against ISIS. I mean, they were in both, but against ISIS was official. Iraq, 2003, was officially not a thing. Sorry, I'm stumbling on reading this here. I mean, the Canadian government to this day denies it. But it is a fact that JTF-2 was there and even helped Delta Force capture Saddam. Okay. To this day, Canadian officials say they acted on their own. I mean, who really believes that the military goes to Iraq without the government knowing about it? Sure, buddy. Sure. Right. Right. The poison for Cusco. The poison intended for Cusco. Cusco's poison. Get him, Joachim! I actually really like the design of these robots. They are just not at all accurate to the time period. I'd like to see them in something like in Front Mission. I think they'd look really good in there.
Victory without honor.
Well, yeah, but Canada's other special ops are not Tier 1. They're Tier 2. It's like on US... this became a very military-heavy chat all of a sudden. Well, not all of a sudden. It progressed into it. I'm not against it. I'm just commenting. I am reading it, but I don't think I'm going to read all that stuff aloud. US and Canadian troops train together all the time. Kind of equal. I mean, I'm not against the topic. If it has you guys chatting and you're passionate about it, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not where I thought the chat was going to go today. Check out the JTF2 promo video. Hey, what's this guy doing here?
Can't talk. Gotta work.
Oh, okay, he's our lottery guy. I've been waiting to find our lottery guy. Most Canadians don't know how badass their special forces are. I mean, I'd like to think I know. I probably don't, but I'd like to think I do. Ooh, attack down. And a kendo mask. I might get both of those, actually. I will admit, though, I do cheat and I save scum on the lottery. Because otherwise you could lose your item forever. Ah, too soon. Nice. You can't give me a sub because I haven't reached affiliate yet. And you need to be affiliate status to be able to get subscribers. I have my 50 follower count. Now what I need to do is to get my average viewer count up. I think my average viewer count is sitting at 2.2 last time I checked it. It needs to be a 3.0. Once that happens, I'll be able to reach affiliate status, and then you guys will be able to you'll be able to give me subscriptions. I'll be able to add like redemption points into the chat for stuff. That's when the channel really opens up, and I get a lot of the same options that all the streamers get. My guy, you said a while ago you ain't country. Not even the real shit like Coulter Wall? Real cowboy shit, not the Nashville pop stuff. I mean, maybe. I have pretty broad tastes in music. If someone was like, hey, come on, this is real country, listen to this, I'd still give it a listen. But, if it's like, let's pick some songs to listen to, I would never pick country. I grew up as a techno rave kid in the 90s. I was a rave kid in my teens. So I listened to a lot of techno, electronic music. Even now, I say that my two favorite music genres are acid jazz and electro swing. To which I met someone who was a family friend, and they were meeting me for the first time. And they're like, oh, so Balto, what kind of music do you like to listen to? And I looked at him and I said, oh, I like to listen to some electro swing or some acid jazz. And they just laughed. They're like, ha, 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 yeah, that's funny. I heard you were a bit of a joker. No, but really, what kind of music do you like to listen to? And I just sort of blinked at him a few times and was like, acid jazz and electro swing. And they had no idea how to respond to that. They're like, that's music? I thought you were just saying random words to be funny. I'm like, no, those are real genres of music. I listen to them all the time. What about you? What kind of music do you like to listen to? Oh, I like classic rock. Oh, yeah, classic rock. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, I gotta do you a favor, apparently. Which maybe I do owe you something. You're bringing in people, I owe you at least that much. Check out Coulter Wall, Saskatchewan in 1881. Or Cowpoke. Coulter Wall, Cowpoke. Please. That word is censored for some reason, so I don't know. Please, as that favor, maybe. Completely different from today's Nashville. Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I also have a Discord. But I would suggest join the Discord. I will then take the time to add you to the channel, to the Discord proper. Post me a video. Post me a YouTube video in the Discord to listen to that you think will be the song that can convince me to listen to them. And I'll watch that. Saskatchewan. I cringe when people say Saskatchewan. 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 I mean, I think I'm saying it right. Saskatchewan. Wan, not wan. But I mean, when I grew up, my mother always told me don't lie, because liars get sent to Saskatchewan. So that scared me straight. Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan. One. Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan. Not Wan. So I have that correct, right? Your issue is when they pronounce it Saskatchewan. Like wah wah, I'm crying wah. That's the problem? Everyone from outside Saskatchewan says it that way. Crap, I don't remember what the item was I just got from him. Getting too involved in this chat, which is super, I love it. I'm starting to understand the difficulties that big-time streamers have trying to do both. I legitimately don't remember. The way I pronounce it is also wrong. The wan is very short and more of like sound. Win, one. Saskatchewan? Saskatchewan! As in, we just won the game. I'll send you a video while you were here. I used to also say it like that. Who would know a Saskatchewan is super irrelevant? Yeah, right? Saskatchewan. You know, the more I say Saskatchewan, the more it sounds right. But I can't lie, I'm probably going to keep pronouncing it Saskatchewan, because I've been saying it that way my whole life. I'm sorry if that horribly offends you. Cabin key! Okay. Well, I don't mind people telling me the quote-unquote proper way to say stuff. You know, as a voice guy, I should know the proper way to say things. So I'm not offended at all at you correcting me on that. Okay, Yuri. Let's take a risk here, and we're gonna combo to Geppetto. I'm sorry, Revan. Whatever you said there, looks like it got censored out. The chat can be a little sensitive for some words. I have it happen to me all the time. I was in a chat yesterday where I couldn't say butthole. Like, literally, the word butthole, I couldn't say. It would try to censor it, the mods would get flagged. Even the streamer themselves were like, I have no idea why it's flagging you for that.
Now look this way.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He knocked me out of the range.
Here goes.
whisper you a message. I don't think I've ever actually whispered someone in Discord. Or not Discord, on Twitch. I'll tell you what I'll do. I think I'm going to wrap the stream up when I finish this fight. I'm going to send a raid out, because that's how you should end proper. But, I have a Discord. There should be a link to the Discord on my profile page. Join the Discord. I'll add you to the group proper after you do. And then you can send me whatever it is you want to send me on Discord. How does that sound? Great. Be sure to stick around for the raid, though. We always want to raid people and get some viewer counts for them because of it. Raiding has really helped me as a streamer, so I love to give back and help raid with other people as well. Let's clobber this Spider Walker. Oh yeah, perfect combo! Ah, you bastard! How dare you insult me by continuing to live? Oh my god. Survived with 3 health. Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, though, the time for our stream has come to an end. It has been spectacular having all of you guys here today. No stream planned for tomorrow morning. I might end up streaming anyway. It might be me and my buddy Metz playing Cho'Gall together. But it's not scheduled. But I will be back Sunday. And I believe Sunday we are scheduled to do more Dino Crisis. Let's just get that set there. We will... We'll do a saved state there. Switching us over into raid mode, which is brand new. Oh, I didn't actually add it onto the OBS yet. Okay. Discord link is invalid. Send new Discord link before you go. Yeah, okay. I can do that right now. Sure. This might be the same problem that that Ari had. Ari was having trouble with their Discord and the link. They found that just exiting out of Discord and logging back in fixed it. But for you guys, I will absolutely make a new link just for you guys. Here we go. That link is brand new, just made for you. I'll wait a second for you guys to confirm if that worked for you or not. Meanwhile, let's take a look at who we can raid in on. Let's take a browse. We'll look around in the retro section. Who is hanging out in the retro today? Okay, we got someone here who is playing some Dragon Quest. Let's give them a little love here. Ain't working, don't know why. Well, we do have one person here. Navi Nation. Super. Roles. I will set you to the Wrangler role. Okay. I'll join with another profile soon, though. Just joined with my Navi Nation account. Okay. I will send this raid out now that we have that fixed. I'm pretty sure well, I can check myself personally. Check and make sure that, Navi, okay. Navi from Avatar, yeah, okay. Let's, go to my channel. Nope. Discord server. Yeah. I can assure you the links are the links are working. So if it is an issue, it must unfortunately be an issue on your guys' end. We will send this raid out here now, though. It's been spectacular having you guys here. Made new friends. I hope to see you guys here again. Get on the Discord and share some of that stuff you were talking about. I will see you all next time.